Before this video starts, I wanna say that the anime I'm about to talk about might be slightly inappropriate, so please watch with caution. Okay, I have hyped myself up because I'm so goddamn tired today, but I've joined a video call. I've hyped myself up. Yes! Well, it's me, typical week, talking about anime again, but this time, this anime is a little more weird. Yes, it is weird. The sexually weird type. First, I want you to look at the anime title name. Look at this anime title name. Looks kinda sus. Am I right? If you think it's sus and you think that it is weird, yes, it is what you actually think it is. The name, Akiba Trip. The animation is not Akiba's Trip, the animation, but it's Akiba Strip, the animation. So this anime basically has a lot of stripping.
Oh my god, I found a thumbnail face!
But don't worry, there's like no nudity in it. So okay, not that bad. So let me summarize this for you. It is basically this main character called Tamatsu. He's a typical weeb. He likes Akihabara a lot because Akihabara is a place in Japan which sells a lot of anime merch and anime figurines or anything related to anime. It's mostly all that. He one day decides to go to Akihabara, and in the anime they call Akihabara Akiba in short. I guess that's to save time. So he goes in with his sister, which is kind of irrelevant to the plot.
I'm sorry, actually just take it as the sister is irrelevant. I forgot that there is no plot.
I guess it's just for fan service, and they end up getting involved with fights with bugged ones and the female protagonist. So what are bugged ones? Bugged ones are kinda like a zombie, just that is more kid-like. So basically, it's like a possessed person who has increased attributes. Sometimes he has increased strength, increased speed. Then the female protagonist is also a bugged one. Her name is Mayo. She's like the good bugged one. So she tries to stop these bugged ones from trying to take over Akihabara. The weird thing about this anime is that in order to defeat a bugged one is that you have to strip the bugged one only to the underwear. Yeah, it's really quite an excuse for fan service. In the first episode, obviously the very cliche, Tamatsu almost dies from fighting a bugged one, and then Mayo French kisses Tamatsu, and then Tamatsu becomes a bugged one also, but a good one. And so that's when their adventure begins, fighting other bugged ones. It's not really that good of an anime, I would say. From my expression, you could tell I don't think this is a good anime. I already have mentioned it before also. This anime, it's very rare for me to do this, but I gave this anime a 2 out of 10. This is like my second time doing this. That is because it really tried to be funny. They really tried really hard, and none of them hit me. None of the jokes. I did not laugh a single time in the anime. And the plot, there was actually like no plot. No plot. It was just stripping and stripping and stripping. It was super predictable. You could tell which person was a bugged one, even though they tried to make it like you cannot tell who is the bugged one. Really felt like I was watching a kids show. Yeah. Even like the ending, where they finally decide to add a very short and rushed plot. Let's just say that they went with the typical friendship is power. It was super cliche, it was super childish too. I did not really like the anime. I just did not like the anime. Also, the soundtracks, they just don't fit. Even the opening song and the endings, they do change. They almost like change it every episode. They sometimes reuse it, but they also are not that good. So I also don't know how they survived through all these episodes. So you might be wondering, why did I choose to watch 13 episodes of trash and I still give it a 2, not a 1 out of 10. So first of all, it's because I like waifu, and over there has some decent waifus. Okay, like Mayo is actually a tsundere, but it's like borderline past tsundere. It's not that good, not that bad, and I also think she's best girl. I also have like other reasons because I kept giving this anime a chance. I don't know why, but I just kept thinking it could get better, but it just disappointed me the whole way through. Even the ending was so shit. I'm so happy there's no season 2 at all. They tried to make it look like there was a season 2. Why? And lastly, I continued this anime because whenever I start an anime, it is very hard for me to stop. Unless it is really shit. This is really shit, but I could still continue to some extent. I know it's very hard to explain. It's very confusing for you guys, but this is just me in general. And did I mention they made one whole episode dedicated to a Yu-Gi-Oh! Ripoff that was so bad. Like, oh my god! I cannot believe the amount of cringe that I had to experience. Okay, well, obviously the title name, Akiba's Trip, the animation. The title name suggests that it was kind of based off a game or something else, but I've done research. It was based off a game and it was called Akiba's Trip, and there was also like other sequels after that. So since it was based off a game, and judging from the animation of the anime, I could tell that this was really low budget. First of all, the background people are really very questionable. They have been also reusing a lot of scenes. Not a good anime, not a good one. Maybe I could try the game. Right now I still have a MacBook, but when I get a laptop, maybe I might try to play the game and see how that goes. Well, that's all I have to say for this anime. What a shit load of time wasted, boys. Freaking 4 hours and 20 minutes. So what do you guys think? If you guys actually like watch this anime before, leave a comment down below. Give me your opinion on this, because this anime it's one of the worst animes I've ever watched. Yeah, if you actually want to give it a try, let me just tell you that it's just stripping. It's just stripping. There's no plot. There's nothing. It's just stripping. If you like stripping so much, then go watch. That's all I have for you. Yeah, that's it. Like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I kind of not really have an idea of what to do for the next one.
Well, you just watched me talk about hentai. Well, not really hentai, but if you want to see more of these kind of videos, you can click there. But I don't have any other video like that. But the next anime review will probably have, I think.